Well, we have been recording my second album and my first orchestral album, and it's a completely different experience. We have recorded a lot of different things, I must say, a lot of different styles, and it's all inspired by something that I've always loved all my life, which is dance. I could have danced all night, I could have danced all night. And how I came to this idea was that I realized that I think that movement and dance and music is something that is really inseparable. Dance for me is also a very universal topic. We had also a wonderful conductor, Sascha Goetzel, who was able to always have a very good grip of the orchestra and have them play so beautifully.
Fatma was choosing a wonderful program for this CD. Actually, it is almost as she wants to dance around the world with the music. The colors she was choosing was really something immediately which was speaking to my heart.
Never see her tired, or she want to go until the end to try to catch the best feeling and the best take of recording.
We had a very special guest, which was Marianne Crebassa, a really brilliant mezzo-soprano, and I feel very happy and very grateful we could have her.
I was very happy that she asked me to come and participate to this album, because I've been following her since, and I really like the fact that she's doing so many different repertoire, and she's so curious, and she's mixing so many different worlds.
The special thing about the Barcarolle is that it's not a piece that where you notice already from the start these are two singers. It's a piece where you feel it's one singer that suddenly divides into two people.
I have to say that the recording was just a dream. From the first take, we just realized that our voices matched.
I love singing this piece, and when you sing it with the right person, I think it's a very special experience.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3.
We are now in Berlin. It is the last day of recording after a week of very, very intense recording and very intense working days.
And I seem to find the happiness I seek when we're out together.
Well, it was completely different than the recordings back in Monte-Carlo, where we had an orchestra. This week we had a lot of different kind of musicians. We did a lot of different styles of music, and therefore there were the classical musicians. We had a string quartet, we had jazz musicians, from trumpets to percussion to jazz piano. It was really a lot of different things at once.
Oh, heaven, I'm in heaven, and my heart beats so.
The most exciting thing about this session right now is that it brings together so many different styles and genres of music. And for me, as I know Fatma for quite a while now, it's just incredible to see her adapt to these styles and to really dive into different genres. And it's very, very nice to be part of this.
Tim Alhoff has been there since the beginning of my journey with recording. He has something very special to say in his music and his vision to play and what he's expecting from the work he does. And it's simply a joy to work with him, because I regard him as a friend, and I think that making music with friends is a very special thing, and I'm very happy he's on this album.
Out together dancing cheek to cheek.
We also had a tango quintet.
أنا قد أي صعب قبله في الحياة دي لو مهما كانت الظروف اللي قصادي.
The Quinteto Ángel was a very special experience because they know tango really well. So I learned a lot from them throughout the recordings. So I was happy to work with people who specialize in this style because it added a lot to my singing, it added a lot to the music, and of course their expertise means everything to the part they're playing on the album.
We recorded some traditional tango and also some music written by Piazzolla and one piece written by or composed by Weill. And it's traditional tango, tango nuevo, but it's always with this very special color which Fatma gives to this music. She also has her cultural heritage and her roots, and which are very present in her way of making her interpretation of this music, which gives us another inspiration.
Tango means a lot to me, not only as music that I love to listen to, but also the dance itself. I used to listen to a lot of tango and since I was young, and then I started dancing tango a few years ago. And of course this put tango in a very special place in my heart because the dance changed my whole perception of understanding tango. It was like finding a reason of why that exists when I was able to put tango in my voice.
For me, it was a very nice surprise in the end to find that together with Fatma, we were able to find even something new, with a color which I didn't know could exist in tango.
I truly enjoyed this last week recording things that are not expected from me. I think that it's all about the journey. I will look back at this album and I will remember the recording period. And I will remember what I learned from it. I will remember who I've become afterwards and who I can become in between. So, and that's for me how I enjoy making music the most. And I'm glad I can get to do this in the first place. That's the reason why I do this job.
Sparkling, real, and intense.
Sai